I'm okay. I found a spot to hide.
Huh! Hey guys, and welcome to GT Not Live, where today we are back in the States and we're back doing some Ruin. For those of you who don't know, we are finished with our main playthrough of Ruin. We did that while we were in London, but I have flown back. I have brushed up on things that I have missed, and oh boy, did I miss a lot. First off, I missed Ash. Hey Ash.
Hi Matt.
Hey Ash. So I'm sorry that I didn't get to play Ruin with you.
It's all right. I'm just happy we could do it now.
Right, you get probably the spiciest of the episodes, yeah. Which is where we come back and clean up everything, right?
Yes.
I'm hoping that you have instructions on how to help me clean up things.
Oh, don't you worry.
Okay.
I've got you covered.
Fantastic, great. So for those of you who don't know, normally what we'll do is we'll play through the main game and, do our little playthrough. Oh my gosh, live reactions, whatever. And then there's a moment where we have to go back and clean up and find the secret endings and all the Easter eggs and theorize about those. Sorry, not theorize, hypothesize. Because, we're aggregating bits and pieces of evidence without coming to a full conclusion yet. So we'll get there, right? Boy howdy do we miss a lot, including an entire chapter of the game, apparently. So while we were playing through, I think it was part 3 of the uploads that we did, I just put on a mask because I'm like, ooh, I'm looking for lore everywhere. And then, of course, for the second time in 2 consecutive games, just unintentionally skip a whole chunk of the game. Yeehaw! And apparently, as I understand it, it is the chunk of the game that has the most lore. Right, Ash?
That would be correct, yes.
Awesome. So just the game saw me and decided to beat me down. So that's the plan for today, friends. We're going to pick up one of the secret endings. That's an easy one for us to get right where we are. And then I think what we're going to do is flash backward for me to kind of catch up on the lore, that whole chapter that I missed that involved Chica, that we just glitched our way through. By the way, Astral Spiff, you're welcome. He's a speedrunner of the Freddy games, and so consider that my gift to the speedrunning community. If we could label that skip the failed lore hunter skip, that would be fantastic for that when that appears at GDQ. Eventually, we're speedrun through Ruin. Oh, here comes the failed lore hunter skip. This was discovered by Matt Pat as he fumbled his way through yet another FNAF game. That would be awesome. That would actually be very validating for me in my life. That'd be cool. So there you go. Skip a whole chapter. And then we're going to go back, clean up that stuff, and then hopefully find a Bonnie, maybe, if we can.
I'm fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're going to be popping around a bit here so that way you don't have to rehash a bunch of things that we've already covered in the past. So if you want to see our full playthrough, those are available. Now, without any further ado, let's pull it up.
Woo!
I think we're right before, this is shortly before the Mimic chase, right? And part 1 is if we ignore Gregory. So basically what this is a flashback to Sister Location's ending in a lot of ways. So if you remember in Sister Location, you have Baby in your ear basically being like, continue straight for this amount of time. Belora's right behind you. Make sure you be quiet. And you follow her and she leads you to the scooping room, right? And this is kind of, and then if you ignore her, you go to the secret bunker, the private room, where you type in 1983 and you see the FNAF 4 security cameras. And that's where you fight Ennard to get the non-canon ending. And interestingly enough, that was, the second time in the series that you had, official non-canon endings and stuff? But I think it's worth calling out that, in general, with FNAF games, if someone's giving you instructions, there's always an ending that's if you disobey those instructions. The other thing that I wanted to call out here, though, is so this whole thing is weird, right? The fact that we are going through waterfall areas with all these glowing mushrooms and things, that's been bothering me since I first played this with Tom in London. I've been kicking it around in my head, where have I seen these before? In the books, actually, book 2 ends with you going underground to find Circus Baby's Pizzeria or Circus Baby's Pizza World. I forget which, don't quote me. But the twisted ones, the second book, which is where it starts going off the rails. You go into an underground bunker, basically, to go to this underground pizzeria. I believe, if I remember right, you break through a concrete wall to get there or escape or something. There's a moment where you break through concrete, I think. But I do know that there are mushrooms and stuff around, like glowing mushrooms and stuff. It's a weird scene, and I remember reading this, and I'm like, this makes no sense. This is so strange. Like, the limits of plausibility that book's ending pushes you to are just uncanny, and then it just jumps the shark even more in Fourth Closet. But I'm wondering if, because we know in Help Wanted 2, right? Help Wanted 2 is coming out later this year in winter. But I think is this all connected to Sister Location? I don't know. But I think it's interesting to call out that when you see the mushrooms, there's no other time. This is so specific. There's nowhere else in this world that you've ever seen these before, except in the end of that book, which is pretty telling to me. Okay, so we got our backpack. This is so intentionally put here. And I looked at it briefly when I was with Tom, and I couldn't tell too much. Did Gregory have a backpack? It also, look, you can see that one of the security nodes has been busted down, right? So this is the remnants of, I know, you were ready. You were at the ready there. But this is a security node's already been busted down by someone who had a backpack. Did Gregory have a backpack? Or no? Did he?
So I Googled Gregory FNAF backpack.
Yes.
And there's a YouTube video that comes up that says Gregory's backpack and has that same thing on the thumbnail.
In the thumbnail?
Yes. So I'm putting a lot of trust in Faz on YouTube.
Excellent. Faz. Huh. And you're also, okay, so it tells us, right? So if this is truly Gregory's backpack, because I saw this last time, like, this is weird too. If this is truly Gregory's backpack, it confirms that Gregory, to some extent, has been down here, right? And as Patient 46, which it seems mostly confirmed based on the books, GGY, he did this, or he did something involved with this. He either hacked into it, he created it, he did something with mixes. So this is his program, maybe in conjunction with Vanny, to keep the Mimic at bay, create the security program. Unclear. But I think that's worth calling out. I also think it's worth noting here that there's so many of these like security hubs, these security nodes broken down here. Is he the one who broke them, or are these waiting to be like installed? Like, was he the one installing them? Not 100% sure. But I think it's interesting nonetheless. MXES. Mimic? Because we know the Mimic now. Like, now that we know the Mimic is the next thing that comes out of this, and it's something escape security. Mimic, exchange, escape security. Because you don't want him to, like, basically this whole system, right, is designed to keep the Mimic at bay. Like, to keep him locked in.
Right.
Because, it's too dangerous if it escapes. So, M, I think, would be Mimic. E, escape. S, security. I don't know what the X is. I'm not sure. It's an old computer. I should date this computer. Security protocols deactivated. Are you sure you want... What if I say no?
I like that startup sound. That's fun.
It was only the first time.
Dang it.
Did you hear what it said at all?
No.
Okay. I'm going to try one more time. And I can no longer... And an interesting thing here... You hear it?
No, there was whispering for a second.
So there's Gregory or the Mimic was saying something in that moment when we disconnected. That's interesting. I can no longer toggle the mask, so I'm stuck here, right? So at this point, I have to say yes, which means that me saying no is giving us some sort of clue to something. But here, we have to disable it no matter what. So So this is him being disabled, which prevents him from stopping me.
Gregory! Are you in there? The stupid door won't open. Well,
Stupid door.
it looks like someone poured concrete over the door. How am I supposed to get rid of concrete?
Okay. So last time we did the forklift first. So the fact that that's a little bit different than the first time I did this. Interestingly enough. Huh. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this one. There we go. Okay, let's release chaotic evil, shall we? Huh.
Ooh.
So that is blocked out at this point, and now you're no longer in the mask. So as soon as you cross in, so this is completely blocked. So this is what, telling us that this is outside of the system, right? This is outside of the Vanny system. So we're outside of the Vanny system now. Oh, and this is cutscene.
You saved me.
And there's two walls. So there's a wall blocking the mimic from getting into the Pizzaplex.
I'm Gregory.
That's not Gregory.
You're not Gregory.
How'd he get a walkie-talkie though?
What are you?
I'm
Gregory.
Is that the walkie-talkie from the first game? How'd he get a walkie-talkie?
Get out of here! Run!
Okay. So this time we're disobeying Greg. Good old Gregster.
Cassie, can you hear me? Gregory? Is that really you? I mean, really you? I've been trying to reach you all night. I'm not at the pizza place. Something's trying to trick you. You're a bit late. This thing in the basement sounds just like you. How do I know this is you?
The fact
for
that you
real?
can't move during this is so stressful.
You need to get out of there now.
I'd love to, but I'm frozen for the cutscene.
Friend has access to the building map. Just follow instructions.
Follow her instructions. Oh, Roxy, taking the L.
Oh.
Roxy, best girl, Roxy. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna ignore him. He wants right. I'm going left. Ooh, now we're into Purple Land. Ooh, Purple Star Land. That's cool. Oh, and I'm not a dead end, unfortunately. Go back, go back, go back. Ah! Ah! Oh, he phased through the wall too! He's got wall phasing powers!
Lore!
Lore! He's got, maybe he's AR, and he's phasing through the fake walls of the Pizzaplex, of the tunnels.
A separate mimic network.
So it's interesting, right? Right, there are, so he's in a box, right? So there's a concrete wall that separates him from, oh, hello. Oh, sorry, my friend. Go, okay, bye. And we're gone. So there's a separate wall, okay, so we're gonna go here, that separates him from the Pizzaplex, but then there's another wall. Wait, oh, is this not the way? Ooh,
Okay,
let's
so
do it.
I think you have to make a couple rights first,
I have to make a couple rights first,
and then you make a left.
Okay, so I have to believe him to a certain extent. Oh, I was juking around him. I almost had him. It's like, Scoot, you might be able to copy my friend, but you won't be able to copy my moves. That's it. Okay, so yeah, I gotta listen to Gregory at least somewhat. That's good to know.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
You know, it kind of follows the process of we've been following Gregory's instructions.
And we're slowly becoming
And we're
disillusioned with
finally
Gregory.
doubting him.
Oh god, it's weird that they start me looking at him instead of, running away from him. Okay, go right. Okay, I will go right, Gregory, just for you. One right or two, do you think?
It's right behind you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for your concern, Gregster. Okay.
Where are you going?
Can I climb up there? There's definitely a wall up there.
Go right.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. Try this one. Oh, no. Oh, I'm up on. Okay, well, I'm dead now. He's phasing through the walls again.
Epic leg shot, though.
Right, good leg shot. He's got
Yes.
those gams. So I've been looking at his design since I left, and it's interesting to see he is not he's very old. Like we talked about this, made of like the loom parts or like old robotic parts. His hand, he only has one hand, or he has two hands, but the one hand is a Glamrock hand, or at least similar to a Glamrock hand with the pointy fingers, but the other hand is like old school hand. So he's not quite an amalgamation of a bunch of different animatronic parts or anything like that. He's kind of a weird, he's mostly old, except for that one hand of all of the things. Okay, he wants me to go right, which come on, man. Okay, all right, where are we going? Okay, well, oh, here, oh, there it is. Huh.
Turn on your mask.
Okay, mask.
I'm okay. I found a spot to hide.
Huh! 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 Okay, that's a weird one. So we see an old Fredbear's Family Diner cutout. What was that? It's like like a crow calling? Huh. Okay. So, and we see Vanessa hanging out. And him and Helpy. So, and this is if you disobey him.
But the weird thing is that Vanessa doesn't move. Gregory and Helpy are. Like,
right,
she's the
Vanessa's
only thing
there.
in that that's static.
She also has like a weird shadow on her face. Like her eyes are kind of like shadowed.
Yeah.
Like she might still be possessed or something.
It's weird.
That is weird. Well, the fact, okay, so what that tells me, right, is that is Vanessa falling victim to the mimic program. I think, right? So think about this, right? Gregory says, "It's okay, I found a place to hide." That's not real Gregory. That's not surface. Like you have mimic Gregory and you have surface Gregory, right? Who's like, "That's not me, whatever." Why would surface Gregory say, "Oh, it's okay, I found a place to hide"? The whole time, underground Gregory, mimic Gregory, is the one who's like, "Oh no, there's something after me. I'm down in the basement. It's gonna find me, whatever." So for him to say, "It's okay, I found a place to hide," that is mimic Gregory continuing the fake storyline that we've been fed this entire time of him in danger, right? So for her to suddenly hear fake Gregory saying like, "It's okay, I'm fine," and you have Helpy, who has been a nefarious entity, like it's corrupted, half of Helpy is corrupted, right? Is feeding us misinformation. So for Helpy to also be there being like, "Hey, it's okay," and Greg being like, "Hey, it's okay," it seems like that ending is telling us we are now victims of the mimic as well. We are now part of, like, that's why Vanessa isn't moving, maybe. Maybe Vanessa is also, she's like, I'm part of this. I've been absorbed into the network, or I am also a mindless husk now. And so you have evil Gregory, evil Helpy being like, "Hey, welcome to the hill. Have ice cream with us, whatever." But, and we've all just been corrupted. Vanessa's there, and now we are also with Vanessa. That's my guess. I don't know why you would be looking at an old Fredbear Family Diner poster, though, to do that. That feels oddly intentional. Like, why? Why Fredbear's Family Diner? Why a reference? Because that is a direct cutout from the old posters that you saw, the retro posters that you collected in Security Breach. Why? Not sure. We can think about that while we get the next thing. So, where should I go to? What chapter did we completely skip?
So, we skipped the Chica chapter.
Yes.
The Chica chapter is, let me triple check, because I don't want to send you to the wrong spot. Chica chapter, Ruin.
Oh, after spying Chica on a conveyor belt, Cassie enters the bakery. By traveling through a virtual server room, Cassie arrives at the Glamrock beauty salon. Before Roxy. Chapter 5? Did I skip chapter 5? I must have.
I don't remember a beauty salon.
It must be chapter 5.
Yes.
Because apparently I collected everything in chapter 4.
Right.
And I did enter I do remember the bakery. Here, we're going to go here. Fear not, no progress or collectibles will be lost. Great, I love...
Oh,
thanks.
perfect.
Thank you. Thanks,
That means
game.
Great.
I appreciate that.
It's fantastic.
That's nice that the game tells us that, as opposed to Security Breach, which was literally like, oh, you want to replay the game? You lose everything! All your loved ones are gone now! Say goodbye! You will play our game and you will enjoy it, but you will lose everything in the process.
Oh, God. It is extreme.
Security Breach was extreme, man.
I mean, anything for the lore, am I right?
Right? I will sacrifice my loved ones.
No.
If it means an opportunity to learn what's really going on here. Oh, hello. Okay, Princess Quest. Hello, Broken Princess Quest, which is also a virtual part of the network. All right. So all of this is going to be new that I have not seen. So there are probably also collectibles and things like that. This is where we would have come from. Yes, okay. So this is the stairwell, I believe, that I glitched through. Yes, I think this is the stairwell that I glitched through. So I put on the mask there, and it skipped the entirety of the chapter. So good to know. We're back on pace. Back gonna learn about all of this stuff. Oh, wake up. Oh, instead of makeup. Interesting. Oh, hey, bro. How did I miss? I missed so much. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy to me.
Roxy.
Who's there? You can't hide from me. Gregory.
She really. So.
Gregory, run! Roxy's after you! Gregory, are you there? Cassie, I'm okay. I found a spot to hide. Turn off the notes in the salon to follow Roxy. Hurry, she's close.
There it is. So okay, so that's a reference to that line. Oh my God, who knew? That's amazing. Huh. Okay. So what is that teaching us then? So we know now that we're going to like.
Gregory.
Oh.
I gotta get in there.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we know that Roxy is good. She is green. Okay, here's to add to my collection. Follow Roxy. Okay.
Aww.
Oh, hey. Sorry, screams of the dead children. Goodbye. Sad. So sad. Don't you hate it when you're possessed by dead kids and then all of a sudden someone comes by and just deactivates your souls? So we know now. It's interesting going back to play this chapter, having played the end first, is we know that Roxy is actively against Gregory for some reason, but she likes us. We also know that she's green. And as our earlier theory kind of said, green is usually what? Indicative of Charlie bots protecting kids, things like that. And that's the exact behavior that you see with Roxy in the game, right? We see her being protective of Cassie, being caring of Cassie, remembering her birthday, which are all behaviors that are kind of like puppet-esque behaviors. And so one of the things I'm wondering is, what does that imply about Gregory? So we see Greg at the end of this, potentially killing off Cassie. And to be fair, there is debate about that right now. Because the question is, hey, there are two voice lines that overlap during that moment that both say Gregory, so there's the possibility of it still being just the mimic talking. But, right, I heard Chica. But I do want to call that out as a thing that exists. So the fact that the puppet or some protector spirit is actively antagonized by Gregory and is actively fighting against Gregory, that to me seems to indicate that Gregory is, again,
I can't get the mask off again.
not to be trusted. Oh. What? No way! I missed all the coolest parts! Are you kidding me? Creepy eyeballs! I love me some creepy eyeball imagery. That's the best. Oh! Yup. Okay. Cool. Cool store. Can I get rid of this? Can I take it off now? Yes. Oh. Huh. Interesting. And now I'm blocked. I can't go back. Oh man, I finally got a jump scare from our good friend Mix's Glitch Bunny. Not to be confused with Glitch Trap, which again, I think are separate entities? Because Glitch Bunny is trying to do something good, which is keep him away, keep the mimic out of this.
Right.
Oh, hello. Bay, meh, ham. Oh, it's just salon. Salon. Roxy Salon? It's not Roxy's though. What was the salon originally? Anytime you have a ruined code or letters hanging out mysteriously in a game like this, not to be trusted. You know that there's going to be something there. There's going to be lore there.
Worse.
Oh. Oh, we missed everything. How do we miss? What? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you serious about that? What? Get out of here. Okay, so this is very clearly teaching us that Cassie and Roxy already had this relationship. That is crazy.
Eyeballs? Really? Gross.
And everyone's just watching us right now. Okay, so we're gonna get away. Oh, beauty salon.
Roxy's beauty salon.
So Mixes is attacking me, kind of.
So weird.
This is so weird.
This is wild.
This is wild. I can't. And this isn't necessarily beauty because there's not an. Yeah, you don't have like M's and W's in beauty salon. Ham. No, that's an H. That's not an H. Bam. Mabs. Huh. All right. This light is being very specific.
A torch? Maybe? No.
Right? It's, huh. So it. Why? That light's being very specific, and then this whole area is getting blocked off eventually when I put on the mask. I guess I'm not able to go there yet? Weird. Because there's a second activator over there, which has me suspicious. Oh, hello, present. Comic page 4. Hello, spooky eyeballs. Is Roxy getting mad? Editors. Huh.
Do you think it's weird that, sorry.
Yeah,
Do you think it's weird that Roxy's golf club, like, she's like hitting it down and breaking it off over another picture of herself? That feels like weird design on that wall.
Gregory must have seen this mask before. Gregory must, so. I think that, you don't think it's just her getting mad about being bad at golf?
I don't know, maybe she just got really frustrated.
So we're just bonded with each other, huh?
It's just weird that it's overlapping.
It's also weird that we... Hey, you can speak to me. Are you hearing anything? Yeah, makes sense. Just get out here. Okay. It's also interesting to me that both of us are half digital, half code in that image. That seems intentionally done to me. Oh, I see. This is now down, which is why we couldn't access it before. That makes more sense. Right? So this is okay. So this is their backstory, which is, hey, don't. I love it. I love it. I love that we skipped the biggest chunk of lore in the entire game. What the heck? So they are friends. They do know each other. Huh. Very interesting. But what is that telling us? What's up here? Nothing really. Okay, here. Hello. Nope, I can't activate you yet. Nope, not yet. So, missing legs. Let's see what's over here. Hello, eyeballs. Here's looking at you, kid. Got him. AR golden plush baby, huh?
All the babies.
There's a lot of babies, which again goes back to what I was saying earlier about there being some potential connection with sister location. Discontinued. And this one was, what's she doing here? So golden plush baby is discontinued, but regular plush baby, AR still, is what's she doing here? Which again makes me think that there is some, so this is the mimic watching us. Yeah, and observing our behavior, I'm assuming. Like this is it learning from us. This is the AR network learning from us right now. That's my guess. It's like the reason we're being watched is because we're in the AR network right now. And we're being followed, we're being studied, and it's learning how to copy us. It's learning how to copy Cassie. Oh, hey, bud. And this guy, trying to shut me down, trying to cramp my style. Are you gone? Are you gone, Mixers? No, you are certain. Okay, bye. You are most certainly right over my shoulder, so I'm just gonna saunter on this way if you don't mind. Oh. Complete their current. It's recommended to leave AR mode immediately. So Helpy and Mixes are against each other. That makes sense. Because Helpy is the Mimic program. That's why he's trying to get us to shut down everything.
Right.
That's also why when he's like, oh, there's an unexpected anomaly, like, get out of there. Can I come up here? I cannot. Here. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to be trapped in here. Whoa, hey! Missing Gregory, huh? Ooh, all this, that's cool. Yeah, I know this is after. Oh, that was definitely not the right one. Shoot. Oh, poop. Well, now this is bad news now. I have to go past you. Sorry, bud. Getting out of here. Yo! Getting away! See ya! Oh!
She was crying alone.
Oh, wait, Cassie was crying alone there?
She was crying alone.
hate this place.
Really? Here, I'm just gonna follow behind good old Cheeks. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Bye! Never mind. So she's crying alone, which tells us what? That something that was a lie?
Well, that with the Gregory missing.
Oh, cool! Chica jump scare. Nice. I haven't gotten to see many jump scares in this game outside of the Mimic. It's exciting. I saw Music Man a bunch, and I saw the Mimic a bunch, but I haven't gotten to see a Chica jump scare. That's cool. She's all sticky and cheesy. Sticky and cheesy. It's great. So what that tells us, right? So when we first put on the mask. Okay, so let's think through this. When we first put on the mask, we see, oh, Gregory's helping Cassie. Look at what a sweet boy. Right? But then, if we disconnect the security node, which presumably gives it... So this is either telling us the real story or the before story, right? That's either telling us, hey, oh man, I gotta do this whole thing again. Okay, this is Roxy, Chica, Scissors, Eyeball. Roxy, Chica, Scissors, Eyeball. I'm so sorry. It's children. Roxy, Chica, Scissors, Eyeball. Great. Oh, hello. Is there something else to collect? No, apparently that was just remnants of what I had already collected. Oh, hello. I need to avoid you. Or I need to, like, lure you up here. Where you at? Oh, you're still there, okay. Well. How am I gonna avoid you? Come this way. Follow me! Huzzah! I hear her. I hear Chica. Come on, bud. Keep going. He is the slowest, most non-threatening thing in humanity.
I like this slight leap forward and lean.
Right? I mean, I love this guy's design. I think he's really fun. I think he's a really cool character, but as a threat, non-existent. Let's just be honest, non-existent threat with this guy. Okay. Here, let me see here. Rocky, I need Roxy. Roxy. Okay, I love how slow this process is. It is so painfully slow. Okay, I got it. I got Bob. I'm sure he's got it. Oh no, he is still not. Okay, give me another minute here. Oh, actually, it's maybe a wee bit closer than I had hoped. Come on this way. Hey, woo! Come on, spooky code man. Uh-oh, he's coming. He's coming in with all haste and speed. This is a program that is definitely designed to stop a killer mimic program that's going to destroy all of society. Oh, look, he's picking up pace. Oh, he's getting a little bit faster. He's got a little pep in his virtual step.
He turned up the hustle.
He did. He cranked his hustle variable was cranked up by like 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, scissors. Wait, do I have to do the whole thing again? Do I have to do it in one? I do have to do it in one fell swoop. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Okay, Roxy. Okay, great, thank you. Roxy. Chica. Okay, great. Scissors. Okay, thank you. Scissors. Great. Eyeball. Go! 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 Eyeball! I love it. Okay, great. We're done? Okay, Roxy, there it is. Go! I'm clear! Through the weird Roxy cutout? What is that?
I think that was like, it was like a statue turned over when it was solid.
Looked like a lion. Deactivate. Oh, okay. Ooh. Where is my nose? Oh, jeez! Darn it! Oh, man! Got me. That was effective.
Yeah.
That was legitimately scary. Okay, so now we know what we gotta do. So the question is, when we deactivate things and we see like Gregory missing and this and that, are we sad that Gregory's missing? Are we sad that he's not there? Did he never show up at all and this is all made up and fake? Like, what is actually going on in that moment? Fear? Fear, just pure fear.
Exactly.
Right. Oh, hello. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh, she'd just be trumping. Oh, and she went through there. Okay, cool. Oh, you do you, girl. Oh, wow, I missed a lot of these. No wonder! There were like 15 of them in the one chapter that we skipped. All the lore and 15 collectibles. That's fine. I didn't need those in the first place. Hello. So Chica's through that door. So I probably should not go through that door. Okay. Loading.
I cannot believe you skipped all this.
I can't either.
It's
honestly,
getting harder and harder to, like,
It is shocking how much we missed. Like, normally skips are, you know, pretty minor, but we literally skipped the largest, most important chapter of the game. Oh my gosh, Chica. Poor girl. Chica, I feel like got short end of the stick with this one.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for her. You doing all right? She's rough.
Yeah, she's
Rough,
in rough shape.
rough. Oh, God! Oh, okay.
Apparently not that rough.
Woo! Not deactivated enough. Oh, wow. she's just taking a rest. She's just taking a rest. It's like, hey, leave me alone. I want my personal space.
Stop!
I went into this restroom to come and die, okay? All right, well then. That was very exciting.
It do be a restroom.
It do be. You're so right. Oh, there she is. Okay. There she goes. She do be resting. Oh, she do be struggling. Doors are tough. She's like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. And there she goes. And clonk. And kerplonk. Anything interesting in here? Just a bunch of virtual toilets. What are the implications of a virtual toilet? That's my question.
Right?
Like,
I was thinking it, but I was too afraid to say it.
No, I think that's totally a fair question to ask. The implications of a virtual toilet are telling us what? They're sensing how frequently we're having to, digest things, go to the bathroom. Is it the new sensing toilet? This is all data. Fazbear Entertainment is gathering data on all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I get to do the puzzle again.
Crazy.
Right?
You're just taking in so much data that you have to, dispose of somehow.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get rid of your data. Excrete your data.
That's the offloading station.
It's so true. Oh, just got it. Nice. Okay, what do we got? Hello, everybody. So much lore was missed in our playthrough. Okay. What's interesting through here? Not particularly. We disabled the security nodes. So now presumably we should be able to get through here. Hello. And this one right here. Anything interesting? Not really. Okay. Alright. Yeah! Shock him! I failed. I did, yes. Definitely failed, okay. Oops. Here, I'm just gonna take this off for a second. Give me a sense to recharge. Do. Surely no one will come and attack me here.
Of course not.
Okay, delete. Nope, no, delete. I wanted to sorry. Delete. No, oh my gosh! I believe delete. I love that I had no problem with these at all. And then, of course, there's like one at the very end where I'm just out of sync with it. Here we go. Okay, activate. Delete, thank you. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, here. This one. Nope, delete. Here. There you go. I love it was harder for me to just activate doing the process than anything else. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so this... Huh. Agua fresh. So that's interesting, and this helps explain a little bit, I think, of what Tom and I skipped through, which is all of a sudden we were dumped into this like Foxy log flume ride, which is weird and does show that at some point Foxy was here, right? He was in the Pizzaplex, or was meant to be, because they say in, what is it, AR collectibles, I think, inventory, no, AR collectibles. They say something about the log flume ride, don't they? No, they replaced more than his teeth. The log ride was so much fun. So, at one point he was here.
Huh.
Then he disappeared. Huh. Right.
Also, what is this melody? This is some very dingy music.
Hey, can't win them all, right?
It's a vibe, though.
It's a mood.
I think it fits him.
And we also have these animatronic hands. Paint. Footprints walking. Okay, we gotta count some toes. How many toes does Roxy Wolf have? Anything back here? This is a very obvious place to hide things. Oh, there's a back corner of things for you to explore. No? Nothing. I am disappointed, game. I expected more from you. Oh, hello. Oh, now we're in maskless mode. Oh, and this is, okay, and then this was where we rejoined. This is where we glitched to. We were here, and it was like, oh, the log flume was so fun. But it's like, the log flume never opened or whatever. And then this is it. So was that the end of the chapter then? Must have been.
I don't hear anything. I hope I'm not too late.
Yep.
This is it. Okay, so can I leave this chapter now that I'm done? They never did finish the Foxy log ride safety concerns. But she wrote it. She says she wrote it.
Who is Cassie's father?
Right?
That is the big question.
She wrote it. Where is it? The log ride was so much fun. They never launched it.
Gosh,
So she rode the prototype of it before it opened, which, again, might not be all that surprising because we know that her father works in the company in some way. And and this explanation could honestly be as simple as just, hey, he's a mechanic. Hey, he's a technician. Whatever. It could be that simple. Could be.
Right. Oh my god.
And it's ultimately at the end. And I said this, I think it was in episode 1 of our playthrough, where I'm like, we have finally stumbled across the storyline that Scott Cawthon decided he wanted the storyline to be 6 months after Security Breach launched or whatever. Like, I think that's where we are. That's where we are. And I think that that's where this is right now. They're leaving it as, yeah, it could just be like someone else, or we're leaving open enough possibility that it is actually Willie A or whoever, you know?
Yeah.
Good old Billiam.
William.
Good old Billiam. Billiam Afton. So here, I'm going to just climb down here real quick, and then I think that should finish. I'm hoping that should finish off the chapter, because this was that long transition. Okay, and we're back. It is a couple hours later, and you can tell it's a couple hours later because we have a new remote here. The old controller died. It took us a while. We were going to initially show you all of the steps in this process, but it took a long time to actually get to the right part of the chapter and then find the camera and zoom out and find the secret camera and open the door and blah. There are dozens of YouTube videos out there at this point that are teaching you exactly how to do this process. We have done it, and now we are ready to just experience the ending, right? So we stopped it before we actually got to the ending. So Ash, you know the route. I just go to the end, and then the doors are open, correct?
Yes, the doors will be open on the right side.
Perfect. Okay, so let's hop into that. And I like that we're just starting chapter 9, the ending of chapter 9 again. So we just get, today's episode is literally just, let's kill off Roxy as many times as possible. Just over and over and over again.
Roxy death compilation.
Oh, hello. Oh, hey! Oh, he is different now.
Surprise!
Hey! Hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, he is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh. Hey, oh, you're just running into walls. He might be a super smart AI. Look at how cute he is in his little mascot outfit. You see his little eyes peeking out there? It's actually pretty hilarious. Oh, I've definitely wound up on the right side. Oh, just staring off. I'm feeling his feelings, doing his thoughts. Is there a jump scare? Yes, there is. Ooh, club to the face. Bonk to the head. So a couple reactions to our little costumed friend here is the fact that first off he's adorable. Like the smallest of boys looking at play. Look, I can play dress up too. Wow, I'm a mimic too. Oh, I moved the wrong lane too. But secondly, so he's got lion claws. He's got, what else is this? What is that thing? Is that a rabbit ear? Bird? What is that on his head? Rabbit ear? Elephant ear? Elephant ear. Right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Elephant ear? Oh, getting up close and personal. And under his arm, he's got the, like jester. Right?
Yeah,
like a court
it's
jester.
like clown spots.
So this is, I am so sorry if you have never read every single one of these books, or the book that wasn't released until immediately after this game came out. But this is very clearly a reference to the Mimic's wearing of costumes. So the Mimic is established in the books to love to dress up in different costumes. He shows up in like a blue dog outfit and a mushroom costume and a jester costume, a tiger outfit, things like that. And so him being dressed up here in those outfits is very indicative of that. It is very strange. And it is a weird pull, but it definitely establishes him as the Mimic, first off. But secondly, elephant. Okay, so the jester, that's one thing that is expressly called out, that is one thing that is expressly called out in the book, that he wears a jester outfit. He wears a tiger, not a lion. So that makes me think of, like, oh, this is an alternate universe scenario. This is the door. So these are the doors that we unlocked one by one. We opened up bit by bit. Oh, he is still trumping this little heart toward me. I better hurry up a bit. Here we go, bud. Here we go, bud. Okay, here we go. Oh, you got trapped, son. He's just standing there. He's waiting for his fate. Here, before we see your fate, let's explore it. Let's just leave you there. You just hang out, live your best life. Let's check out this little room. Not a whole lot of lore hanging out. I was hoping maybe there's some lore in this milk crate. No, we spent hours getting to this ending. I think it's worth us taking a second or two. Oh, sulfuric acid. High quality product. You don't want your low quality sulfuric acid.
HQ acid.
HQ acid. Not to be confused with your low quality acids.
Of course.
Leave them at home. All right, let's scoop this boy. Oh, he can get in through the crack though. Oh no!
Oh no!
He's gonna get in through the crack. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens to the boyo, and then we'll talk more about this guy. Has some poorly maintained glass. Oh, that's a good jump scare. That's awesome. Oh, that's the scooper now? That's the scooper? He is very foggy. He is getting dismantled? What's going on there? He is dead. What? 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 Okay, sure. Sure. Why not? That was so random. That was so random.
I didn't like the mimic gimmick.
I mean, I like the mimic gimmick. Don't get me wrong. I think he's fun. I hope that's not the canon ending to this thing, because I think the mimic is a fun little villain. I think he's cute. And he likes to dress up in costumes. How sweet is that? I feel bad for him.
Right.
All he wants to do is run around in his little lion outfit, ripping people's arms off. Like, come on. You can't hate him for that. He's just doing what he was programmed to do. So while the credits roll here, let's talk about this for a second, because that is wackadoo. So in the books, right, he wears individual costumes. It's never really established that he stitches them together or does anything to fuse them together. I think that might be a reference to it might be a symbolic reference to him being an amalgamation of a bunch of different things, right? Like, he is all these different codes or all these different characters. Like, he's Gregory. He's, we know for sure he's Gregory, but I guarantee he's able to mimic other people in this franchise. So he is all those things combined into one, just like his costume is all stitched together. I think that is a storytelling way to do that. It also points to just make a more solid connection in the game itself with the books, right? So in the books, the mimic is known to wear jester outfit, circus outfits, things like that, mushroom outfits, dogs, etc. So again, it is showing, hey, that character from the books who wears all those things, this is him. Very one-to-one. Now that we're in a room with a scooper, though, this is weird, right? So again, I mentioned this earlier, the parallels to Twisted Ones, but Twisted Ones and Sister Location. Like, Twisted Ones leads to Sister Location. Sister Location, we have the plush baby stuff that we talked about earlier. We have the weird appearances of the scooper, which is a very specific Sister Location thing. We have even the elevator. It's interesting, right? Because the elevator is going, like, we are down in a facility. Cassidy Cassie escapes through an elevator sequence, and we know that all of Sister Location starts going down an elevator each and every time. In Twisted Ones, this pizzeria, Circus Baby's Pizzeria, is hidden under an elevator. That, I have to think about this one, but that might also indicate why he's wearing a lion and a jester. Maybe not jester, but lion. Because it's a weird collection. Elephant. Like if you think about circus animals, right? Circus animals, you have lions, you have elephants, and you have clowns. You have clowns. Which connects it with baby, which connects it to Sister Location.
No way.
Yeah, that's it. I mean that's pretty. So at the end of the game, are we just going through Sister Location? Like, is that? And we go to Help Wanted 2, which starts, the trailer for Help Wanted 2 starts with the elevator sequence going down into Sister Location. It's welcome back to your new career at Freddy Fazbear, whatever, Circus Babies, whatever, Help Wanted, VR, whatever. I forget how the trailer for Help Wanted 2 goes, but it's very intentionally starts with the elevator from Sister Location going down into the depths. And what do you have in the corner but that little Easter egg of the same minigame you play all throughout this game?
Oh my god.
Sister Location. Mimic was outside of Sister Location this entire time, or something like that. I don't know. I have to think through like why, like what does that mean? But I'm that feels good to me. That's a lot of pieces lining up there. Crazy. All right. Bonnie, were we able to do anything with Bonnie? Were you able to? Sorry. Ash's mind is blown right now, so I'm gonna let Ash comprehend the data dump I just delivered.
Yep. I'm downloading.
Yeah, download.
Yep, download.
Mimic that.
Mimic that. Okay. So that was a lot.
Feel your feelings.
I'm feeling them.
Feel them all.
I don't even know what I'm feeling,
Enjoy.
but I am feeling it.
Enjoy that rush. It's a rush.
It is. I've never like been in the room for you playing a FNAF game.
Yeah.
Where like these thoughts are coming organically, so it feels very weird.
It's fun.
To be here.
It's cool.
And to witness this.
It's cool. It's fun.
So, you know.
That's wild. And here's the thing, right? I could be completely wrong, but it feels like a lot of things are lining up for that one.
That's the fact that so many signs are pointing in that direction is crazy. That's wild to me.
Watch him be like, yeah, pivot away. Get away there. Yeah.
All right.
That's cool. I'm excited. Here's the thing. I love Help Wanted. Like to this day, it is my number 1 or number 2 FNAF game. I love the gameplay of it. I love how scary it is. I love how varied it is. And so it's very cool for me to see that Help Wanted 2 is happening. And so to see like it feels like it's really intentionally being brought up and set up in this game. It's exciting. All right. Bonnie, talk to me about Bonnie.
All right. So there is multiple ways that you can find Glamrock Bonnie in this game. The easiest way that people have found is straight up just like hacking it.
Hacking the game. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
So there's that.
That would be the easiest way to do it. Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
So the way that you can do it without hacks is you deactivate the little yellow bots.
Yeah, my little boys.
Right. Exactly. And if you get all of them,
my little dippy doos.
Yeah, and then you get to Bonnie Bowl, there should be one that appears there.
Yeah.
You deactivate that, a wall will lift, and you go behind there and you can find Glamrock Bonnie.
Really?
Yes. The problem is you cannot. Well, people have had problems doing this through chapter select. You have to kind of start a whole new profile and go through and through to do it.
But aren't there bots after? I guess not. Are there?
After chapter 7?
Yeah, after Bonnie Bowl.
You only need to get up to 7.
Huh. Okay. All right. So I need to okay, we're playing Ruin from the beginning.
No, we're not. I have a better idea.
Okay, give me that idea. Give me your idea.
So
I'm ready.
There's these 2 guys. Well, first there was one guy.
In the beginning, Adam. In the beginning, there was one guy.
Yeah.
Then he got his rib yanked out of him.
Yes.
Sure.
So there was this one guy, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna find this," and he did it.
Does that guy sound a little bit like, "What's going on, guys?"
Yeah.
Is that guy?
He sounds exactly like that.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
Oof.
Dawko back again.
Yeah. So he did that, and then there was another guy who had trouble finding Bonnie, Glamrock Bonnie.
Okay.
And so he decided to watch the upload of the guy who did it.
I don't know that guy.
It's a really popular guy, like a really famous guy.
Sure.
And so he put his face cam on top of the video with the first guy's face cam,
Okay.
and they're having a little conversation.
There it is. Is it a king of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Some people might call him that.
Okay. He calls himself that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So, yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm thinking
sure.
that
We add to the conversation.
we're the third guy.
That's amazing. Hey guys, I'm here too. I love it. Okay, sure.
All right,
sure.
perfect.
Yeah, that's fair. In absence of us having the entire day to replay all of Ruin security breach. Yeah, let's. Do I need to pull up anything? Do I have a computer?
I'll get it handled for you. One
Thank
sec.
you. Here, let's cut to that. So we're doing this, huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay, great, awesome. I'm excited about this. Oh man, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin Part 6. Part 6? Mark? Man, people tell me that I'm milking FNAF. 6. This was clearly a 4 upload game, if that. Like, let's be honest. We got to 5, didn't we?
Yes,
Okay,
this is 5.
Yeah, so I milked it a little bit. Not nearly as much though, just saying.
Because they were like, we want to help you get this. Obviously your game is bugged and you would have gotten world first about this, but you know, I had to do this. So it's actually me and Dawko.
And Matt Pat. Kings of FNAF all in one room, just saying. Invited to the party and I'm here, thank you. Sorry I was running a little bit late, but I'm here now. Thank you for including me. The court jester of FNAF over here, hi, me.
We got together, we figured it out, we hacked the game code together, 50-50, it was mostly
more like 33.33333% repeating, cause it was 3 of us. And that's what happens when you divide 100 by 3. Just saying, work on your math there, Mark. It's fine, but 33.3 repeating.
me. But we together came together, and we're here ready live to bring you this live reaction of what the wet floor signs are gonna bring.
Yeah, let's go! We worked hard on this video. We worked really hard. So really respect the effort that went into all of our collective. I don't know why he's neglecting including my cam in the bottom. It's a little bit weird, but anyway, this is all of us. Collective work here.
Just looking for the pats everywhere. Still
All
put a lot
right.
of effort in collecting all the pats. Glamrock Bonnie is behind this wall, guys, and what's supposed to happen?
I know that because I was there and I did this work as well. Yeah, you'll note it. Tom was also there in his little London town over there. Like he was there. You saw us going around deactivating all the pats. Is he saying pats?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little bit triggered when he says pats because I'm like, that's not my name, Dawko. Get my name right. I thought we were close, buddy, but no. Maybe he didn't want to deactivate me.
When you collect all the pats, is that a pat should be here, the last one that you deactivate, and then
I love it. That's the best name. It's the most like British name for a little creature. Oh, little pats. Little pulpy pats. What's going on, pats? Don't go back again. Giving you a little pat.
this area here opens up to go and see Glamrock Bonnie. But unfortunately, there's a bug right now where the last pat doesn't spawn here. Okay, guys, so let's pretend that we did deactivate the pat there.
I mean, I know this.
We're going
I'm
through where it
learning,
opens up.
and it's refreshing
So-
for me to revisit all this.
Yeah, this is us walking
Through this
through.
rubble.
If you don't believe me, you can definitely believe Mark. Everyone believes Mark online. We all trust Mark. Even though I did a video where I said, do not trust Mark. Ignore that. That was a game theory. Very different canon to this universe.
My hacks, guys.
Steelwolf, thank you so much for doing this. It's absolutely insane.
He likes to call me by weird names sometimes.
There he is.
It's true. We have all sorts of nicknames for each other. It's really cute. Like I call Mark Swooty Poo sometimes. He's my little Swooty Poo. Dawko, I call Doc. It's cute. I'm like, oh, hey, Doc. And he's like, oh, Pat.
Oh, so he calls you.
He does call me Pap. Like those little yellow guys remind me, him of me, obviously. It's cute, right? We have a thing. Yeah. And Mark and I, Swooty Poo. I sometimes change it up just to keep things fresh in our relationship.
Guys,
There he is!
Glamrock Bonnie in the
Score!
front. He's here, guys. And here we go.
Score, you did! You crazy man, scored! Steel Wool, score, you've done it again! Scored! I know, right, Mark? It's insane.
Oh, guys, we're in.
This
What?
is nuts.
Oh, no way, Score! Oh, no way! You did it, Score! Oh, you crazy son of a gun. Oh, boy, howdy. Wow, but in all seriousness, this is crazy. They just destroyed. So I guess that debunks the theory that that burn trap was using body parts, huh?
We're
my
in!
God, it's so cool.
This is
Such a
so
Easter
cool.
egg,
It is-
man.
it is very
I
nice.
know.
Guys, the official animatronic of Glamrock Bonnie. He looks so cool.
So cool, Scored! You did it again! Steel Wool, you crazy sons of guns!
He looks like he's dead.
It literally is a
Back.
murder scene.
What is on the wall? Sorry. White paint on the wall. Just awkward white splotches on the wall. Just not gonna leaving that uncommented on. Very uncomfortable.
By the way, we'll talk
Yeah.
about it in a minute.
Yeah,
We'll talk
let's-
about Pat Pat's, our theory about the Pat Pats and why.
Yeah, I don't know why you call it a pat.
This is where
It's a term of endearment for me, Mark.
Glamrock Bonnie got murdered by Monty. Now,
Yeah, he
I
got
remember
murdered.
Back in the day of Security Breach, everybody was saying, please, 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 can we see Glamrock Bonnie?
I remember
in the
saying it at
future?
least
Anything
twice.
Like
I did not say it any times. I didn't really care. I was just like, hey, it's in the lore. I was more like, what's the lore implication? So, you know, I'm more of a music man personally, but it's fine.
See or anything.
You know what I'm saying? Steel Wool, Scott. Where was DJ Music Man? Scott. There was Mini Music Man. There were all multiple Music Men, a multitude of Mini Music Men, all over that mall. A mall full of Mini Music Men marauding around. And yet, you don't give me DJ Music Man, the originator? Shame. I thought this game was 10 out of 10. More like 2 out of 10. I won't go down to zeros. Zero's too much. It's too. You heard me. You heard me.
Or the next game, please can we see Glamrock Bonnie?
He's quoting me.
And as soon as Ruin got revealed, everybody was saying,
true, I heard
we
Mark
really
say it
hope to see
multiple
Glamrock
times.
Bonnie at
I
some
know,
point.
I was telling you that I was ready to see it.
Actually did
It's gonna be moved.
Made it a really cool Easter egg, collecting all the cleaning bots throughout the game, eventually leads you to this scene of
See, Tom and I were doing this, and then Tom just didn't live up to these two, so I had to give him the boot. I had to give him the whole kick off the couch and be like, you know what? If I'm really finding it, all the pats, I need to do it with Mark and Doggo.
Bonnie's
Yeah, it does.
where Glamrock Bonnie is being hidden
It
this whole
does, yeah.
time. All of these pats are here surrounding him, and if you look closely,
Uh-huh.
Glamrock Bonnie's eyes are active right now.
They
I didn't really have to look close to notice that. It was fairly obvious from the get-go.
are.
colour as the
They
Pat
are
Pats.
active. Same,
Now-
similar color.
Now look what happens when we deactivate him.
Yeah. So yeah.
Noise happens, deactivating noise, and Glamrock Bonnie's eyes have been shut off.
Exactly.
Some people were.
Why? Why would that be? Why would the eyes deactivate? I don't. Mark and Dawko, please hop in at your leisure if you have any thoughts or ideas. Why would they? So Bonnie, Glamrock Bonnie, is tied to these AI, because they are AI. They're wrapped in the code, and you can see them through everything. But they're also powered by like spirits, like talking to you, like there's children or something inside of them. So why would Bonnie be tied to that? Just because? Just empty lore? So I blew your mind with sister location. I can't do that with this one. I don't know. It's just like, oh, he's connected for some reason. But why? You deactivate all the children. Maybe, this is me spitballing, so Mark, Dawko, just give me a second here. Maybe it's one of those things where the whole system is powered in some part by spirits. Remnant, dead kids, whatever. Like maybe the whole network. I know you could do it.
Please.
Go, please. I know you're like ready to go. Release!
Remnant!
There it is, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, it feels so much better. It was incomplete without that. But one of the things I'm wondering is because you're deactivating all these things, maybe each one is its own like spirit repository or something. Because you hear the voices, you very clearly hear the voices. And by turning them all off, you turn off the energy core or the system that is powering these things. I recognize that that's a pretty big shot in the dark just because there's messages in Security Breach that say, like, there's a lot of power being drawn from into the basement and this and that. So there is power running some of the system, but maybe there's some sort of soul juice or things pushing it along, which is in turn keeping the animatronics going. Because is this the last animatronic that you would see before the ending? No, you see Roxy. But Roxy is separate because she's green. I don't know. It's interesting. It's. I have to think on this one. That's a weird one. Let's see Dawko say. Dawko, over to you. What do you have to say, Dawko? Or Mark, please let us know your thoughts.
Ride story of Glamrock Bonnie giving Monty his guitar, you know, passing the guitar to Monty for him to be in the band. That's bullcrap, guys. That's just a story.
It's bullcrap. It's just a story. Monty murdered Bonnie.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It could be just the PR spin. It's the PR spin. That's kind of funny. So, is there evidence for this?
Destroying Glamrock Bonnie.
Dawko, the nerve of this guy not filming the footage directly to my specifications and the things that I want to look at in this mode. Like, I would want to check out the chest wound and see if there are any claw marks.
Exactly.
Dawko, can you check out the chest wound for any claw marks?
Made up, guys. But made up.
Hey, let's stop talking over each other. Let's look at the wounds. Look at the wounds. Zoom in on the stomach.
It's bullcrap. Don't believe it. That's Scott's lies.
Look at the wounds. Stop looking at the white stain on the wall, the questionable stain.
I shoved Bonnie onto the wall.
Yeah.
Ripped his stomach open.
Oh, so okay. See what we can accomplish when we all work together, gentlemen. See what happens when we all work together. Look, this is great. Claw marks. There it is. So yeah, that does seem to support that Monty just ripped into him and that his whole body is together, so it's not
You can see Monty's claw here.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Right?
Kings of FNAF getting along. Is that
about it? You can see here, there's a split bowling ball.
It is a split
ball. What Monty's done is ripped Bonnie apart.
Maybe.
And finished
what I think happened.
Smashing a bowling.
Oh, great. Mark has a theory. Mark, it's a Mark theory.
Onto his head.
What I think happened.
You can see that the bowling ball smashed the head. Up here, you can see like the cranial smash. I think that is 100% accurate. Smashed him against the wall, ripped in. That reads to me. Yes.
That happened.
Okay, Dawko, I'd like to speak. This is supposed to be a duo thing here, 50-50.
Trio. It's three of us. I understand. Kind of the also ran of the group. I'm not like besties with Scott, and I'm not like, the king of I don't have the voice. I'm just, the guy who keeps the franchise going between installments of this thing, just saying.
And you're not really doing 50. So here's what I think actually happened is Bonnie was practicing some sick bowling tricks. He was flinging a bowling ball. It bounced off the wall, hence the crack, hit him right in the face, and then...
They're bowling balls. Notoriously bouncy. Notorious for that, honestly. So, Mark's got a point here.
Loaded into shrapnel.
Also known to explode at random. Yep, spontaneous combustion. Definitely one of the top 2 qualities of a bowling ball. Bouncy, spontaneously combust. This is a man with thoughts in his head that we need to pay attention to.
Tearing his insides apart. And so what happened was there was so much blood that when Monty arrived on the scene, his hair actually wasn't red before that.
Ooh, red hair. It's deep.
Dawko, please. It's my turn to talk. More like...
See, this is why you can't have a normal conversation with these, but they all just love to hear the sound of their own voices. Love to chat.
Paco, am I right? When Monty arrived, his hair wasn't actually red. He slipped and fell in the blood of Bonnie's blood, and he was like, "Argh!" And he was so freaked out by it. But then he remembered safety first, placed all the wet floor signs, not pots.
Matt Pats.
British. So there was so much blood. He was so responsible. He kept it from all of the other members of the bands who would have been devastated because it was performance night. And if it was performance night and they found out that Bonnie died, they never would have been able to do a show. The show must go on. And Monty was the hero. He placed the signs and then placed them throughout the whole thing, leveling up the standard of safety of the...
It's true. It's very well established in the Five Nights at Freddy's canon that the floors are notoriously slippery. So putting repeated signs of slippery floors around, great, top tier strategy. Mark's got a point. Why do I even bother to make videos?
The entire Mega Pizzaplex, and therefore he's actually the hero. Bonnie was just clumsy. Anyway, and then we killed him. And then we murdered him because that was very clear. His lights were on and then they're off, and we did that. So we murdered him. That's the moral of the story. All right, now you can finish it up, Daco.
Really long time. The next question is, why are the Pat-Pats here? And why did Glamrock Bonnie have the glowing eye?
Because it's slippery. Didn't you listen to Daco? Didn't you listen to Mark?
I just explained this to you. You're really good at freezing
I was
your face
listening to you,
like
Mark.
that.
I was
but
there.
I just explained this to you. If you're just gonna ignore me, then I'm not gonna do these co-streams with you anymore, okay?
With the Pat-Pats, and as soon as we deactivated them all, why did Glamrock Bonnie shut
I think
down?
they're there. I mean, I think they're there actively acting as like a caution wet floor sign. Like I think that they are literally the cones blocking off like do not enter this area because they're here. They're also mourning his loss secondarily, but I think like more so it's just hey, they're blocking off this area so you don't trip.
I told you, we killed them. How more clear can I make this? You know, I'm gonna stop collabing with you if you keep shutting down my opinions like this. It's not respect. Do you know about respect? Because I know about respect. It's a word, okay? Look it up.
Bonnie was using
RESPECT. Find out what it means to Mark.
his last amount of energy, the last source of power in his system to reach out to the Pat-Pats as a distress signal for help.
Oh,
the other option is that the Pat-Pats knew about Glamrock Bonnie,
coming to the
and
rescue.
that's why they're here. They're trying to clean up the mess or alert the staff about this incident, what's happened, because nobody works here anymore. Nobody's found this out. There you go, guys.
Just a slow dying
All
body
right,
in the
so
corner.
yeah, that's a really good theory. Yeah, really believable. Except Monty has red hair. Blood, slippery, I should know. Look, just shout out my channel and just let's go. Come on, let's just wrap.
There's a small little YouTuber you might not have heard of before. His name is Mark Iplier. Mark Iplier. If you could go give him a sub, that'd be great. He could use some help. He's been struggling lately.
Wrap it up, man.
It was all Monty.
Give him a little bit of love. Tell him Matt Pat sent you. Tell him Pat sent you. Tell him the Pat sent you.
It's because he was in his one-man band. He was on his own. He was.
Or
on
Monty
his own
was
as a
the hero.
performer.
Monty might have been the
And he
hero.
wanted
That's
to
also
join the
equally
band.
valid. You know,
So,
he wanted to join
we
the
know
band
how
because he was
aggressive
talented.
Monty is. He's got a mind of his own. We know he's aggressive and
Yeah,
jealous
exactly.
and
Well,
emotional.
we are who we are because of our
Classic
programming, you know,
guitar.
but there's nature
And
versus nurture, so.
And now he's part of the
you know.
band.
Yeah, he is part of the band. That's kind of important to remember. It's not like the other members aren't aggressive. Yeah, distress call. Yeah,
I like
oh
that he- I
sure.
like
Use
that he
the
just wants to
possessed
be the
children
backup.
inside of all the Pat-Pats to be able to send a distress call. That's not messed
more
up.
attainable.
That's not
To be
crazy.
But that's what I think. And
That's
why
what you
Bonnie's
think,
eyes were yellow.
Yeah, his
because
eyes
he
were
was
yellow,
using
you
it
know,
as-
kind of
he was
like
I
demons.
ship
I
this.
really do
ship all
wish
of
that
us.
we actually
All three of
spoke
us
to
together.
Glamrock Bonnie. at
Yeah,
this
wouldn't that be
point.
great? Why don't you break out your Ouija board because he's dead, because we killed him. He's communing with the wet floor signs. Maybe he could communicate with us before we smashed a bowling ball into his soul.
I mean, technically, we could communicate with all these dead people. Like, we're communing with a lot of dead people in this game. Like, to be fair, Mark, point taken, but also, there are a lot of dead people in this franchise that we're talking to all the time. Just constant. Either that or they're all robot kids.
To get ready.
Well, all right,
Take care,
okay.
lots of love,
Well,
thanks for
hold on.
watching, and I'll see you all next
All
time.
right, hold on, everyone. All right. Well, okay.
Daco's
All right. You know
possessed by two
what?
spirits,
Hey,
too.
you know
Just
what? If
like
he's not
Tiger
going to
Rock.
shout out my channel.
Have we thought about that? Has anyone talked about that one? Notice Daco's avatar, blue and pink, just like Tiger Rock. He is an AI trained up on Daco data. Years of Daco data. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Over and over and over again. All of them. All the oofs. All downloaded into the animatronic brain that is Daco. Now he's got two spirits inside of him, vying for control. Like,
All right. Well, okay. All right. You know what? Hey, you know what? If he's not
hey,
going
there's a new Poppy Playtime trailer. We should
right.
react to
Well,
that. I've been
okay,
busy
all
with
right.
FNAF.
You know what?
Poppy Playtime
Hey,
Chapter 3 is like
you know what? If
insane.
he's not going to shout out my channel, I'm
Great,
not going to
let's do
shout out
that.
his
We should probably do that. Mark, you want to join me for that one? No. He doesn't.
channel either. This is ridiculous. We found this together. And you're just going to hog all the credit? You're going to take all the credit for that? That's my theory. My theory is the valid theory. Matt Pat can suck an egg. He doesn't know.
Wait, what? Hold up. Are you kidding me?
My theory is the valid theory. Matt Pat can suck an egg. He doesn't.
This is why.
Yeah.
This one's for you, Mark.
Valid theory. Matt Pat can suck an egg. He doesn't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's because I don't know whatever he knows, but I know that he doesn't know the right things because that's what everyone else says. And what I say goes with what everyone else says goes. And what I say is that Monty is a saint and you guys should respect the name. And I think Glamrock Bonnie was ready to kill again. And I say again, and you better believe me, I know it's again. So it's a good thing he was put down before it got a little out of hand. Anyway. So that's that. That's where all that led. Few bugs. But then again, that's what I do. I find the bugs. Thank you everybody so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to see where those security cameras lead, and then we're going to get to the bottom.
Wait, is he milking him for another one?
You know it.
No, Mark. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin Part 7? Have you no shame, sir? You, sir, should be the one sucking the egg. Take a big old mouthful of this. So anyway, that is fascinating. Thank you. Thank you for making this epic collaboration happen.
Yeah, of course.
It's not every day that you have 3 pillars of Five Nights at Freddy's in a room together, working together to solve the mysteries of this franchise. And honestly, I'm impressed with us. I think that the meeting of the minds that you just witnessed here today is really one for the ages. Like, never has been seen before, never will be seen again.
Why do you think they cut you out of the video?
They were jealous of my FNAF fit.
I was about to say, that jacket looks very comfortable.
Thank you. Thank you. It's coming to a Game Theory merch store near you later this year.
What?
Yeah, we made it. It's also reversible, so you can have the purple side out if you want to be Urple guy. Yeah, I gotta
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, seriously. No, the Music Man sure deserves it. Yeah. We've been working on it. Sorry. I'm trying to, like, keep my microphone out, but anyway, yeah, no, totally. I gotta give some notes on it. I'm giving some notes on it.
Okay, okay.
But, yeah, sorry. God, my hand's stuck.
Yeah, take your time, man.
Yeah, sorry. But no, totally. Give us Urple on the outside and fleecy on the inside.
Nice and cozy.
There you go. Now you can be your own Urple guy. Yeah, totally. It's fun. No, we got some new fun stuff and we're working on it. So we got a merch launch happening in a week or two, and that's like kind of a new refresh. It's all like radioactive themed and stuff. And then this one comes out like in October, I believe, is what we've been working on it for a while. There's some wild products. I mean, as evidenced by the fact that we have a fleecy jacket that literally has animatronic parts in it. We went there. It's fun. I like them. There's some really cool stuff. There's some Chica attire. But yeah, I think that's why. Honestly, Ash, I think they were trying to hide the truth, that they were jealous.
See.
And that, that they just couldn't handle the realness that I was laying down in these live streams. It got too real.
It did.
It did.
We did get pretty real.
And with that, I think that brings a close to FNAF Ruin for us. At least for now, right? Like, that's it. So I'm going to go work on a game theory. Probably 2, because I got to milk it. but also no, like, I make that joke, but also because I think that there's a lot, right? Like, in retrospect, I think that there's a lot of questions that are just lingering around out there, and it's going to take like 2 longish episodes to get through them all, right? You have the basic stuff around what was the canon ending and what actually happened in this game, what is mixes, all this stuff. But then you also have like longer term or bigger picture stuff, like who is Cassidy? What's that all about? Like, why is a mimic down there? Let's talk about this sister location thing. Like, is this real? Like, can I find other evidence to support it? All of that. So really, it feels like there's a lot to dissect with this one. So I'm going to work on that for now. But in the meantime, we'll be back here on GT Not Live with more content for you. Sorry, Mark and Dawko are booked for the period, so we won't be able to have them back on to join us on the couch. But we will be able to do Poppy Playtime.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Woo!
What other relevant things have been happening while I've been in London and distracted with FNAF?
Well,
My Friendly Neighborhood. That's one that I wanted to play.
Yes, indeed.
That looked good.
You
Me.
got a very important fan game that we need to play together.
Mr. Tomatoes!
Yes.
Oh, buddy! There is so much good stuff happening right now. The last 2 weeks that I've been gone and we've been distracted with FNAF and stuff, like, there's been a lot that's happened. Also, I've been dying to do a meme review for a while. There's so many FNAF theories on there at this point. Like, bring them on. We are here. I am back on the couch, and I'm not traveling for 3 weeks until the Streamy Awards. So, in Streamy Awards, I'm only traveling for like a couple days, and then I'm right back. I'm hosting the Streamies! Maybe I should wear this purple jacket.
You
Show it
should.
up. I'll be like, hey, I'm the Urple host. But anyway, so tune into the Streamies at the end of this month. But in the meantime, tune in for everything else that we have coming up over the course of this year. We got all sorts of big stuff.
We have a lot, but we also
have what?
We need to start planning some live streams.
Do we?
We do.
Okay. Will I get to suck an egg on them?
To your comfort level, I suppose.
Oh, I am more than comfortable, Ash.
Oh, okay.
So we're going live. We're doing it all, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot happening in the month of, what month is it? August.
August.
I don't know. Time is a meaningless concept, and it's a construct that has completely escaped my memory at this point. So I am here. I am excited. We got a lot of good stuff. FNAF Ruin was a blast. Thank you for joining us on the journey to discover all of this stuff. And thank you, Ash, as always, for joining me on the couch in a tangential way. And thanks for putting up with me this whole time, for sticking with me through all the hours of getting this one ready. And in the meantime, guys, it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video for you. See ya. I'm gonna. Are you cutting away before I say?
Sorry, I didn't know you were gonna do that.
One last time.
Yeah.
Well.